Hi all, and welcome back to the channel. This is No Rest for the Wicked, a brutal isometric ARPG by Moon Studios. Yep, the same team that made Ori. This time, it's not about light and flow. This game plays like Path of Exile and Dark Souls had a kid, then gave it a tiny dose of survival mechanics just to toughen it up even further. As always, I'm going straight to the facts with no filler, so let's go. One quick thing though, this video is for new players. If you're looking for coverage on the latest update, check the link in the description. Now let's dive in. You wash up on a plague-ridden island with nothing but rags and a rusty weapon. The camera might be top-down, but the game plays more like Dark Souls than Diablo. You fight with stamina-based melee, tight dodge rolls, and no invincibility frames. You miss a dodge, you get hit. Period. Combat is slow, heavy, and punishing in the best way. You're rewarded for patience, timing, and learning enemy patterns. One mistimed swing and you're on the ground. Parrying exists, and it's risky, but you can also build your character entirely around dodging. That said, the game is a little more forgiving than most Souls-likes, so don't let that hold you back. Every weapon has a unique moveset. Daggers are fast and twitchy, greatswords hit like trucks, and bows give you space to breathe. You can also socket runes into weapons. These act like active skills or magical finishers. Want to teleport behind enemies, drop lightning, or slam the ground with a magical burst? That's where runes come in. The core loop follows the story as a guiding thread, but most of your time is spent exploring, fighting, gathering, and upgrading on your own terms. The main story takes around 35 to 45 hours, but that's just a slice of what's here. With side quests, bounties, and build variety, you can easily sink over 100 hours into it. You move through handcrafted zones, uncovering bits of the narrative while picking up side quests, clearing bounties, and tracking down loot. Along the way, you gather resources, herbs, ore, wood, fish, not just for survival, but to upgrade your gear and expand the town hub. Every upgrade, from crafting benches to merchant inventories, depends on what you bring back. You'll cook healing items, repair your gear, and refine your build and rooms. Death doesn't reset your progress, but it does wear down equipment, so staying alive saves you time and gold. Builds are flexible, and your gear, stats, and rooms all shape how you play. Whether you're slow and tanky or fast and risky, it's all valid. You level up by assigning stat points: strength, dexterity, intelligence, the usual suspects. There are no fixed classes. You can shift from a sword and shield to dual daggers or a ranged build just by changing weapons and armor. Loot has rarities and random perks. You can enchant gear to roll special effects, maybe a mace that applies burn or a dagger that steals health. The catch? Enchantments can come with downsides too, like increased stamina costs. Min-maxing is optional, but useful once you hit tougher content. Exploration is dangerous, but always worth it. There are hidden paths, secret stashes, and loot tucked into every corner. There's a hub town you return to for crafting, trading, and upgrading. You'll also cook your own healing items from mushrooms, meat, and herbs, because there's no refillable flask here. If you run out mid-dungeon, you're either retreating or scavenging. The pacing is slower than Diablo, but more intense. Every encounter could be your last if you're not prepared. You'll gather materials, prep meals, fix your gear, and take on bigger threats. It's as much about survival as it is about action. For endgame, there's the Crucible, a randomized dungeon mode with echo modifiers that shift how each run plays. And while the game is single-player right now, co-op and farming systems are already in development. The game originally launched in early access back in April 2024, and the reception was mixed, for good reason. Frequent viewers know I've been a fan since day one, but I want to be transparent. At launch, players criticized grindy loot, tight inventory limits, weak boss drops, and sluggish stamina regen. Since then, a lot has changed. Loot tables were overhauled, exalted gear was added, bosses now drop real rewards, and both inventory and durability systems have been rebalanced. Stamina costs are lower and regen is faster, which makes combat feel much smoother, especially for dodge-heavy builds. Performance has also been improved across the board, and the game runs much better now, where it's officially verified. It's still in early access, but if you bounced off it early or were on the fence, it's worth another look. That's it. No Rest for the Wicked blends Souls-like combat, ARPG loot, and some light survival mechanics in a way that feels fresh and rewarding. If any of that sounds interesting, put it on your list. If this helped you decide whether to try it, consider liking and subscribing, especially if you like videos that don't waste your time.